last trip to Boston. And it was across the street in what was the old Boston Garden in 1986 that Jordan left his calling card on the rest of the NBA when he scored 63 points in Game 2 of a first-round series against the Celtics. He'd like nothing better than to get into a first-round series this season. But he has a troubled Wizards team coming into Boston, 2.5 games behind Milwaukee, but with players not happy about their roles, teammates not sure about the direction of this franchise, and everybody looking at the specter of Jordan overhanging this franchise. They hope that he has one more great possibility in him today.
White will start it.
Trying to block it. Eric Williams is a handful in the block.
The Celtics will try to deny Stackhouse looks as Michael hits his first shot of the afternoon.
When he hits that first little runner like that, and he has his tongue out, and he has that trot going back down the floor.
Or into Leitner's hands.
That was a nice pass by Paul Pierce, the way he penetrates and sets up his teammates.
Oh, Michael, smooth on that J. That was very graceful when he got up to the baseline.
Yeah, he's rolling already. As soon as he catches that ball, he lets it go.
Right by. Still gets pretty close, and he'll be shooting free throws, and Michael said, come on, Paul.
You love that body control, Brent. He still has the handle, the ability to get to the bucket.
For the opener, he was coming off Doug Collins' bench. That didn't last very long, did it, Sean? He had to get into the starting lineup.
No, lasted about what, a week and a half?
Hawks are going to Monday night. Kentucky's home. Jordan outside, up over McCarty, and Michael kicks it in.
Yeah, Michael shooting the ball over a guy who's nearly 7 feet tall. Here's a mismatch on the perimeter.
Top side, Jordan. Now he's up over Antoine. Got a couple of words with him.
He didn't even say anything. He just looked at him.
If you wonder why he's playing at age 40, all you have to do is watch him compete against the Walkers and the Pierces. 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Air Jordans. Do you think they've been on the market? Some of you probably even own each pair now. How many do you think, Sean? You want to guess?
Well, you have to have one for every season, so I'm saying about 20.
Pretty close. Pretty good guess, partner. That's the 18th version that he's got on there today. The flash bulbs go off, Sean, every time he shoots a free throw.
That's par for the course.
And enjoying his duel with Antoine Walker and doing a little teaching on the floor with Kwame Brown. Oh, he had a deuce there, but he just couldn't hang on.
5 years earlier, and he's gone the other way with that patented one-handed dunk.
How about that? 10 scoring titles, 6
ball game.
Michael, daylight.
Oh boy. He just suckers you. You think he's going to come off that little screen that's being set. He goes the opposite way and he makes you look bad. It goes the other way on you. And Antoine Walker was
bumps. Can't get through Williams. Back to Jordan. The 3 ball for Michael.
He bails him out that time. Kwame Brown needs to take advantage of that mismatch. He has 6 or 7 inches.
Stackhouse has got it. Give it back to Michael. Fake on the 3.
And, I have to laugh. He did that to me in the All-Star game, so I feel your pain, Eric. Yeah, Michael with those gloves, you want to call them for hands, and you see how he's able to hold that ball up. And he's done that to a lot of people, though. I don't think he's saying anything to incite Michael.
So on Batiste free throws now, we've changed leads a dozen times.
Well, you remember our game in New York where Michael got into a little talking conversation. Here he is moving without the basketball, a little fake like he's going out to get that screen, comes back door on you. Still moving around, showing you those young legs at 40 years old.
Flash bulbs exploding.
You see all those flashes. I don't think it's a distraction for Michael. After all those years playing in big-time situations, this guy's had more pressure on him than any athlete I've ever seen.
He is the ultimate Kodak moment, isn't he? Chicago and Washington, one of the great joys in watching Michael Jordan compete is how much he enjoys being in the limelight, how much he enjoys being out on the floor, and it carries over to the fans. One of the great smiles in sports history, and always willing to take on an opponent verbally out on the floor. What a classic move that was.
One thing's apparent, Brent, is that he's still having fun playing this game.
Absolutely.
His only problem is that he's set such a high standard for himself that he has to live up to it. People are trying to say, hey, he needs to retire. The fans are unhappy.
Michael does not miss.
They're still winning the ball game and they're booing.
19 points, and the Wizards pull to within 1. And Michael is loving every moment of it here in Boston.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Coming down, you got to pick him up early on. Little jab step like he's going to the bucket. He freezes the defender. Walter McCarty tries to recover, but
Michael didn't finish. The crowd wanted that one to go in. They want the Celtics to win, but they wanted him to score on that.
I tell you what, he's 40 years old, Brent, and if I tried that move today, I'd be laid up for about a week.
There's the steal now by Michael.
People think that you should retire.
Pierce on the drive through. And Paul Pierce has led the Celtics with 36 points here today.
But there's no stopping him. Especially when he gets that outside jumper flowing. When he decides to take the ball to the basket, it's been a long time since I've seen anything like Paul Pierce where he's going to go through 2 or 3 people to score.
Jordan on a big moment. Keeps him within 2.
A nice fadeaway. See that elevation?
Takes him with that quick step, ties it.
He sets a screen, then pops off immediately into a free throw line turnaround jumper. Now watch this, a little head and shoulder fake freezes you straight up with the jumper. That was a strong looking jump shot.
Let's play. 23 points for MJ in his last appearance probably here in Boston. He's gone 4 with the basketball. Wizards bring it to the attack. 9 on the shot. Pierce against Jordan. All-star against all-star. Here we go. Pump fake in the air. Michael tied.
Fighting for the basketball. Pierce forces him out on the perimeter. Does an excellent job. Watch him moving his feet. Not reaching too much. Does a great job keeping his feet. But you just can't contain Michael Jordan. He's off balance here, Brent. Keeps his pivot foot. Nice spin move. Drops that fadeaway. You tell me if he's having a good time.
25 points, 42 minutes. Why quit, Michael? Keep playing.
Michael Jordan, this is Paul Pierce guarding him. And Paul, if he's not the best defender, he's one of the best defenders on the perimeter for the Celtics. But that just shows you there with Michael, you can't even hope to contain him. Got to make sure you get the ball out of his hands. If I'm the Celtics, I make somebody else on the floor beat me besides Michael Jordan or Jerry Stackhouse.
Now, did Doug Collins tell him to take the shot clock down? Bounce pass. Jordan doubles up on Pierce. Pierce stays with it. Jordan knocks it away. We go to overtime. We go to overtime as Michael Jordan, number 23, jumps out on Pierce, knowing no way is he going to get the foul in that situation, ladies and gentlemen. This is like the National Hockey League in overtime. You're not giving them the penalty shot. They'll play overtime.
Well, these guys have to know, Brent, that 3 seconds, you have plenty of time here. Paul Pierce catches the ball. He gets double teamed immediately. You got to give that ball up because even if it gets stolen, they don't have enough time to go down the floor and score the bucket. Walter McCarty was wide open here for 3.
Michael Jordan with a brilliant defensive job on Paul Pierce. Overtime is next. Maneuvering back outside. Williams for the game. Not to beat. Tap out of bounds at the buzzer. The Wizards stay alive. Michael and the Wizards come up a winner. 99-98. So a very disappointed Antoine Walker. walks off, and we check in now with David Aldridge and Michael.
Michael, it's another great day in Boston. You guys continue to fight, even though you gave up a lot of threes early. You continue to fight.
We did. I mean, guys diving on the floor for loose balls. I mean, we wanted to win this game. We wanted to win every game, but we got beat by a last second shot in Atlanta. We put ourselves in a great position tonight, and we just kept fighting. You know, they hit big shots. We came back and hit big shots. It's a big win for us. Milwaukee losing last night, I mean, this keeps us in the ballgame.
The degree of difficulty of those shots in the fourth quarter?
Just the same old stuff, you know. There's something about this green, you know, that I enjoy playing in this area, and it's been fun so far. It was a great win for us.
What were you and Antoine talking about during the game?
You know, I kept telling him he was 0 for 5, 0 for 8, you know, but he had 12 assists, you know, and that's what's going to help him become a better basketball player. When you don't have it offensively, you got to be able to do other things. So I was more or less, you know, helping him because I know he was fighting himself. He didn't want us to beat him again, you know, and during these times, you just got to stay with the basic and try to help your teammates get involved, and he did that until he got his opportunities.
Michael, thank you very much. Congratulations. Back to you, Brent.
All right, Michael the helper. Antoine, you're 1 of 13, but nice pass about 5 minutes ago. That'll do it. Michael and the Wizards stay alive. 99-98. We'll go to the First Union Center for the Kings and the Sixers after this from our ABC station. So long, everybody.